Today, I want to show you our chicken pen slash hog pen. Let me do a quick walkthrough with you. So on the outside, you've got to have running water. So we trenched a pipe over here for a hose. My wife says it's got to look somewhat pretty. So there's her flowers. These blue bins you'll see, we keep all our animal feed in. They come from a pool company that has a chemical in it that once you rinse it out, they're good to go. And they hold everything watertight. Next we have our chicken feeder. It's a gravity feeder. Put the feed in. As they eat, it falls down, comes out the bottom. We've got a little shelf with our goodies, a brush for the pigs, the pig lead, dial soap for our hands, mane and tail for the pigs. And also we keep ACV on hand, and we put it in our chicken water, and it helps their digestion and keep the 5-gallon container clean. As you can see, this just runs down to a pipe, and it's got the red chicken water nipples on it. Also on the outside here, you can see how our best nest box comes out the back. I come out here and check this every day. Folds out. Nice clean eggs. That's the best thing ever for a chicken coop. Of course, we have the handy dandy hook for the chicken egg basket. Let's take a tour inside. I put a little gate here just to keep predators out like raccoons and possums, from just another obstacle for them to get into the coop area. I've got a run here for the pigs, so if I need to do something inside there, they can come out here and knock it out into the yard. These little pull latches are very handy. You just drill a hole. The spring keeps it shut. Pull the spring open, turn it, you're good to go. I also added a little hook here, so when I open this, so when we have the chickens out, they can get back to their water if need be. Just put that on there like that. Keeps that from opening and shutting. Next we have the chickens. There's our chicken door. I've got 2 latches on that because we have bears, panthers, bobcats, coyotes, everything here in the south that try to break in. And if a bear pushed on the top or bottom and there was only one latch, he would break the door. These little iron angle irons, whatever you want to call them, I bought 3 sets of those on Amazon for the 3 doors, and they work great to keep everything squared up. They weren't real expensive. Just unlatch your thing, and they like coming out in the evening, so we're gonna let them out. Inside the coop, like I said, we've got the feeder. We got the best nest box and a perch. And then the watering pipe. I also put a valve on the water pipe so that if I need to, every once in a while, I'll pull that little plastic tube out and spray some pressure down that pipe, and it goes down there and spits out any junk that might be building up in the lines with the algae. I also bordered everything with 2x6s, and for predator proofing, I do have chicken wire and hog wire that goes all the way up, and there's no way anything but maybe a lizard could get in here all the way around. This has been the most predator proof coop I've had, and nothing's got into it. And like I said, that best nest box is the best thing you can invest in if you have a chicken coop. Next, let me take you over to the hog pen. So we have 2 pigs right now that'll be auctioned off next week. they're getting pretty big, and with the size comes a whole lot of mess. So we mounted 2 feeders, one on each side of the pen with their own respective feed bucket. I do not have chicken wire on here. Obviously, the pigs would grab it with their mouth and tear it up. But I put these feeders like this on purpose so that the kids can come in here, they can open the feeder, scoop from their feed bin right into the feeder to fill it up as needed. I also have self-watering hog nipples, if you want to call it, water nipples for the hogs. It's hooked up to the water equipment so that they can get water anytime they want. And unfortunately, they've learned how to just put their mouth on it and make themselves their own mud hole, but that's okay. Lastly, I put a little shelter for them just so they can go in at night in case we have a cold snap in the middle of winter, which we don't get many of here in South Florida. And I only put 1 latch on their doors because nothing's going to try to get a 250-pound pig down here. I got all my extras over here, a couple tartar bins. I put a little rack to hold from a pallet to hold shovels, rakes, etc., which seem to need a lot out here. Look at there. Got a little friend that's joining them, a rat. My cats aren't doing a good job. But anyways, this run idea has been the best thing ever because we can let the hogs out and clean their pen, adjust their feeders, do whatever we need to do. And for loading purposes, we let them out here, back the trailer right up to the opening, and they have nowhere to go but to hop right inside the trailer. So that's it. Any questions, feel free to ask. All the posts are 8-foot fence posts. I only put them about 20 inches into the ground to give me about 6 feet in height so that I can walk in there without hitting my head. And we put it right next to this palm tree because in Florida, you're always chasing shade.